What's up, y'all? Still with the t-shirts here. Uh, quick question. I've been in here, and I'm in the hospital. I've been in here since yesterday morning. Um, woke up to find my daughter on the floor, face down, and I went to wake her up. She really wasn't too responsive at that time. So, I'm calling for her to get up again. She finally lifts up, and it's like she was looking confused. Now you can clearly tell that she did not purposely lay on this spot on the floor because she was laying on, stuff like the remote, the game remote, shoes, and so I'm asking her like, hey, did you, are you okay? Did you go to sleep in the bed? Because I heard her wake up yesterday morning. I heard her get up at 6 o'clock. Um, and I heard when she went back to the bed about 6:40. I get up about 10:40 going to look for her. Just, mama duties to make sure that, put her back under the cover or whatever. And that's when I find her on the floor. Well, um, seems like, I got her off the floor. She had also defecated on herself. And um, she's like, no, mom, I didn't. I don't know how I got on the floor. I got in the bed and went to sleep. I don't know why I'm on the floor, but she was looking really, really confused. She was looking around and she was starting to cry because she didn't understand how she got on the floor and everything, and let alone that she had used it on herself. So we got her cleaned off, and she's like, hey, can we go to the hospital? Because I'm confused, mom. I really didn't know who you was. That's why I was just looking crazy. Um, she said in her mind, while she was laying there, it was as if she was unalive. Like she could feel herself somewhere else, and as if she could feel she was gasping for air. Wherever she was gasping for air. And when she heard me call her name, she said she came back. She came back to my voice. And that's why when she woke up, because when she sat up, she just rolled up like, she rose up, and she was just looking around confused and stuff. And she said that was because, she didn't know who I was or where she was at. Um, but anyways, took her to the hospital because she said, can I take her? Her head was hurting and everything. Plus, she had bit the whole side of her tongue and like the front part, and seemed like she had a seizure. Never, no medical issues, no medicines, no drinking, no smoking, been fine. So, what will cause her to just all of a sudden have a seizure? And we're at the hospital. They wanted to keep her, couldn't find anything wrong or anything like that. They just been doing tests on her, trying to figure out was that a seizure, because all evidence points to that she had a seizure somehow yesterday. Um, and we don't know. Since yesterday that we've been in the hospital, she's been complaining about her legs and thighs being sore and very, very heavy. Like she says, it's hard to move her legs. They feel like someone's sitting on them, like they're weighed down. But she can stand because she will get up to go to the bathroom. It's just her trying to lift and move her legs. She says that they're, really, really heavy and they're sore. And I've checked her legs, the nurses checked her legs, and she's light skinned. Um, so it doesn't feel warm. Her legs feel normal, no bruising or anything like that. But please comment down below if anyone has experienced this where someone they know has had a seizure just out of the blue for no reason, no warning or anything. Um, yeah, because they're talking about putting her on some type of seizure medicines, which I'm not okay with. If this is a one time, for some reason, thing, I don't feel that she needs to go on those type of medicines if this may be a only thing, one and done type of thing, if they're not finding anything to say that this is going to be a condition now. It seems like they always want to dope you up for everything, and I don't really want her to just, get medicine and be doped up for no reason. But yeah, right now we're day 2 in here, and they found something else where during a CAT scan. Now, see, they took this CAT scan yesterday, and I asked about the results then. They said it was okay. But today, when the neurologist people come in, and I asked her about the CAT scan, she said that hey, the CAT scan, something looked kind of off on the right side of the front temporal lobe. It looked as if it was pushed back, like one side of the brain had shrunk a little bit. And I'm like, what do you mean shrunk? She said, well, instead of it being a full circle, you could see where one side, like this side of the brain, is a little shrunker, a little smaller. And I'm like, well, maybe that could have happened yesterday, if she had a seizure. And they're like, no. She said, no, this would have been something that would have been already documented. This would have been happened. Like, did she have some type of head trauma or something? My kid never had any head trauma, no nothing. At age 2, she had a teeny tiny little cast on her thumb because she smashed it in the door. Only time she's ever come to the hospital. But don't know what that's about or anything. So they're now doing some kind of a MRI on her to see on that. But enough rambling. I'm just tired, and she's scared, and I'm scared because, of course, when you get on that Google and start Googling stuff, everything under the sun is the problem. And so, yeah, but that's it. Hopefully, whatever this is, as far as the shrinkage of the brain on one side, hopefully it's not anything or going to lead to anything else. She's still confused. But that right there could possibly be the cause from, most likely she did have a seizure. And she could still be confused from that. But the problem is why none of the tests are showing anything that's really what it was. Only the evidence and what I say, how I found her, and is showing that it was a seizure. All right, guys. Until next time. Bye.